What's going on, everyone? You're not officially kicking it with RJ. Want you guys to kick up those feet, kick off the shoes, get something to eat, get something to drink. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the new Money Fronts update from GTA Online. Before we really get into it, I want you guys to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, helps the algorithm. Anyways, let's get right into it. So the Money Fronts update has quite a few things going on for it. The first thing, the biggest thing that they really advertised was a hands-on car wash. Now this will set you back around $1,700,000 if you have GTA Plus. For legitimate reasons, like the legitimate way, there's not really much to it. You just go to the customer's house, take the car, take it back to the car wash it, and then bring it back. Like I said, not really much to it. And then there's Higgins Halitours. That will probably set you back around 900,000. You pick up tourists, you take them to the landmarks in Los Santos and bring them back. I actually didn't know that Higgins Halitours was in GTA 4 and 5. I thought that was pretty cool. And then there's Smoke in the Water. That one set me back around $850,000. This one is pretty simple. They're all pretty simple. You deliver strains of weed or types of weed to customers, make sure it's the right customer for the strain you're giving, and that's really it. It's pretty interesting, but there's not really much to it, like I said. You just make sure that the right thing goes to the right person, and you get a pretty, well, decent tip. Not really a great tip, GTA-wise, but decent. These are to reduce your heat, and honestly, I wish we had like staff to do this. And with like the car wash, I hope that we had would have had like customers bring their cars to the car wash, like full of dirt, full of sand, whatever, and have us like detail them. Either just simply run it through the car wash, or like actually like detail the cars, like do like a little mini cutscene or mini game, and just like have us, do the button motions to clean the car correctly. I mean, they did it with lock picking. I mean, there's no way they couldn't have done it with detailing a vehicle unless there's a lot of coding that goes along with it. I don't know. I'm kind of clueless when it comes to that. And the same goes for like Higgins Halitours and Smoke in the Water. I feel like that this stuff could have been done on backtracking on the staff. This stuff could have been done by the staff. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll get to it later. It just feels like that our online character is such a huge player. Why are we doing this ourselves? And like I said, I'll talk about that at the end of the video. I do think it's pretty cool that each businesses boost your other businesses, such as like the counterfeit cash, the hands-on car wash boosts that, the weed farm, that's Smoke on the Water, obviously, and Higgins Halitours boosts your air freight cargo. So there's kind of and if you don't really want to do this, there's still somewhat of a point to buy these businesses because it'll help you in the long run. And then there's money laundering missions, where you request work from Rafe, I'm not really sure what his name is, to be truly honest, at the business and do a job such as like collecting a car from the docks, taking it to the salvage yard to scrap it. There's a couple other ones on there. I haven't done those ones yet. I've just done like the base to kind of get like a understanding of it. And you make it pretty decent haul. I think, now I'm not sure if that counted from the money I made working doing the Mr. Faber work, but I mean, after a little bit, I got like $150,000. I mean, that's not bad at all. That's pretty good. And then, like I said, there's more work for Mr. Faber. This is more set up like an actual mission. You just go to the work, collect items, or do certain things for certain people around Los Santos, such as like Tony Prince or Yusuf Amir, and you get money off of it. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. I do like him. It's interesting. I do believe that we'll see more of Mr. Faber in the next couple updates. He seems like a pretty important character to just have in one update. I feel like we'll definitely be seeing him at least in the next like 2 or 3 updates, in my opinion, or at least one of them. Now, I did notice that Agent 14 was seen for like a brief moment, hinting at a potential return from him. I mean, shit, it's been since like what, 2017 since we physically last saw him in the Doomsday heist. I think we heard a little bit from him in the 2022 summer DLC. I'm not sure what was that, Criminal Enterprises? Was that the one? It's been quite a while. I always get that one confused with the summer special from 2020. I always get those two every time. And then Mark Madrazo was really cool to see again, but like unfortunately, it seems like for every character for the past few updates, we get like, oh, so and so is returning from GTA 5, GTA 4, whatever, and we see them for like 5 seconds. They introduce the business, and they're like, all right, here's my son, here's my cousin, here's my nephew's grandfather. Something like, who are these people? Now, I do feel like that. I think Rockstar did this just because pay wise, I really don't know, because like I was pretty excited to work with Madrazo again, to have him have some sort of standing within the business, or even do jobs for him. Have him be the Mr. Faber. But anyways, I think like if you remember, such as like the bail bonds or the drug wars with Ron, the bail bonds with Maud, the salvage yard with Yusuf, we were shown that these people were going to be integral. Now I will say Yusuf was somewhat integral, but he was only there for like maybe the end of like one of the bigger missions, like one of the salvage missions. But other than that, you work with his, I think, nephew, and same with Maud. Maud, she gets introduced at the beginning. Obviously, I think she was introduced because she did say like back in 2013, and the update came out in I think 2024, I believe. I mean, 11 years before that, she wanted to retire. She finally got to retire, which is cool and all. But why bring back a character if you're just going to introduce someone else? Maybe it's like passing of the torch. I don't know. And then there's Yusuf. No, I already said Yusuf. My apologies. And then there's Ron. Ron was kind of, if you remember the drug wars, what do you call it? The artwork or the stills or the screenshots, whatever. Ron was in the picture, and then he was maybe seen for like 5 seconds, and then he just kind of vanished. Now, I do like, because updates that introduce characters and keep the characters on, like such as like Tony Prince, he stayed for the nightclub DLC, which was awesome. Then there was Malk from the Bikers DLC. He stayed. I mean, he's not like your main guy, not like LJT, but like if you do like a biker club mission, he's your guy. Now, I do wish that they would like retire these characters in like a more meaningful way, kind of like what they did with Lester. Because Lester, he kind of annoyed the hell out of everybody for a little bit in GTA Online. But at the end of it, at the Diamond Casino heist, he finally got the girl, and he's still with her, which is awesome, which is a great ending for a guy like Lester. I think that's really cool. I just wish we could kind of get that with more of the characters. And I know GTA Online isn't going to go out for at least another 5 to 10 years. Because even when GTA 6 comes out, GTA Online is still going to be there. So we could get more farewells over time as GTA 6 starts to roll out even further. Now, I have noticed that the DLCs have been quite smaller these past couple years, like especially since like 2021, because I think the last big update was a contract with Franklin. And ever since then, it's been smaller updates, because I think, obviously, everybody knows GTA 6 is on the horizon. Rockstar is in full development mode, full, get things done mode with GTA 6, and they put a lot of their heavy resources onto GTA 6, which is completely understandable. This is their big game that's coming out. People have been talking about this game since the day after GTA 5 came out. This is gonna blow the charts, literally. But anyways, I just understand that this is a smaller DLC, and we'll be seeing smaller DLCs until we don't. So anyways, I would say this is a pretty solid DLC. I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. Why not higher? It's not like an 8 or 9 or even a 10 out of 10 because, first of all, there's no staff. It just seems empty. Like the empty business slots make the business seem empty. And having us pretty much do everything, like we're the errand boy again, when at this point the online character pretty much runs the biggest criminal operation in San Andreas. And we're still making deliveries. We're still, doing this. We're still doing that. It's like, are we a criminal mastermind or an errand boy? You know what I mean? It's just like, what gives? But yeah. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making this video. Tune into my next videos. I'm going to be doing a Mind's Eye gameplay video in the next video I make. I know that game hasn't been received the greatest, but I'm going to push it through and do a review on that game. So stay tuned for that, guys. And anyways, guys, before we leave, I want you guys to smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. It helps with the algorithm. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care now. Bye.